or yogi squat. Begin standing. Bring your stance a little bit wider than your hips, toes at a 45-degree angle, and begin to sink down into your malasana pose. Your palms can be at your heart center. Press those elbows on the inside of your knees. And as you can see, I'm rocking side to side, just getting a little bit deeper into my toes. Feel free to move side to side like this, or you can stay static and still in your malasana. Maybe in your still malasana, you test out your balance and come to your tippy toes on both of your feet. Again, it's just an option. Take what feels best for you today. All right, gently come out of your malasana pose. Plant your hands, lift those hips up, and step back into a downward dog. We're getting into some hip circles here. So on an inhale, reach that right leg all the way up, and exhale, bend your right knee. Take some hip circles. So you can have a bent knee here and take a few rounds, or you can have a straight leg and take hip circles that way. Really, whatever would feel good for you. I am doing both variations. Take a few rounds on the right side, then switch it over to the left. I recommend taking whatever variation that you took on the right side, doing the same thing on the left, just making sure that we are staying balanced on both sides of our body. All right, come back to your down dog. And begin to step that right foot between your palms. So if you have to take a couple steps to get up there, that is totally fine. We are in a low lunge. Begin to drop that left knee towards the mat. Flip the left toes. Inhale, reach those arms up. Modified low lunge. Exhale it out. You've got the option to go deeper into that left hip flexor, or you can keep that left hip stacked over your left knee, not going as deep into this lunge. Whatever would feel good for you. I personally take the deeper hip stretch because I like to get into my hips, like I said earlier. Begin to plant your hands, frame your right foot, lift that left knee off the mat, and step your right foot back to meet the left in your down dog. Let's switch to the left side. Step that left foot forward in between your palms. Drop the right knee down towards the mat. Flip the right toes. Inhale, arms up. Modified lunge on this side. Beautiful. Exhale it all out. Place your hands on top of one another on your thigh. And just breathing here into this stretch for a moment. Plant your hands, frame your left foot, lift that right knee off the mat, step back into your downward dog. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, come forward into your high plank. Bring those shoulders slightly past your wrists before you exhale and lower all the way to belly. Think elbows to rib cage. All right, press into those palms. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra pose. Exhale, release down. Do that 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, lift, press into those hip bones. Exhale, release. Once more. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Begin to lift and push yourself back onto your knees, making our way into child's pose, our final stretch in this video. So widen out your knees about the width of your mat. Sink your hips towards your heels as you reach those palms towards the top of your space. Forehead comes towards the mat as well. Great job. You can stay here holding your child's pose as long as you want, or begin to make your way out into a comfortable seat. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for supporting me and watching. Please subscribe and turn those notifications on. Namaste.